Right, everybody, there she is. Just in case for those who said, is anything wrong between us? No, there's not. Always had my own place, just got it back, that's all. Right, this one I want to do on shit hits the fan, food procurement. And you've got to keep it in a unicorn box, otherwise it just doesn't work. I've heard people go on about fishing kits and what they're worth, right? Little poacher's kit there. Right, just put that there. So this is my little morale catapult, look. It's all connected. Did food procurement. Bands. Marbles and shot in there. That's, like I say, that's just like a morale one. Right, food procurement and shit hit the fan, grid down. Right, this is my house at the minute, right, so this is kind of like spares if you like. But there's boxes like this at the wife's place. I think there's 4 boxes similar. And they've got like varying bits of kit in, like there is one just for food procurement, there's one for first aid and hygiene, there's one for, you get the picture. Anyway, my flat, so this is my idea of food procurement, like you say. I don't know if you can make out there, crossbow balls, so I've got all these, your usual manly things, right? Let me take this out, take that box out with. Right, like I say, there's a handling, look. More of a kit. Right. Crossbow ammo, board heads, more shot. Right, so I've got the crossbows and I don't have a firearms license and I haven't got an air rifle. The laws in Scotland are a bit different. I wouldn't have an air rifle anyway. I'll tell you why. Well, I would have an air rifle, but I haven't got one. I don't intend to get one. Right, so if you take the crossbows and all that out of it, the good old catapult, right? If you get efficient with a catapult, you can't take birds down. You can get rabbit if you're close enough, and squirrel, right? But that's hunting, right? The difference for me between hunting and say fishing, right? There's a gill net there, look. Is that a gill net? Okay. Is with trapping, is you set your traps and you can walk off and you can set lots and lots of traps. It's a bit of scrim net there. For getting up close, personal. They're purse nets. Right, so the thing about fishing is, fishing kits, there's another gill net, is trapping is a much better way of getting your food. Right, so another fishing kit now, look. I think I've showed you this. Fishing kit, look. Right. Right. Something like that, right? It's got more than one use anyway, it's not just a fishing kit. Right? If you just see a fishing kit, that's you want to get, I think, outside the box, right? There's more things you can catch with just fish, and there's more things you can do with a fishing kit. I think fishing kits are up there with having a sewing kit in your kit, little housewife kit, repair kit. Shouldn't be discounted. Should be added to. Right. So fishing kits. That's those fish traps. Look. or yo-yo reels, they're quite good for single fishing. But for sustainable fishing, depending on how many you're feeding, nets is the way to go. If not, plenty of lines. Like I say, just on fishing kits, people are going about these finger wire saws. Again, if you just see a wire saw, you want to start thinking, is a bail on there, right? Or you put a toggle on the end of there, you can hang a bottle over the fire with that, right? You can short out electricity. It's more than just a finger saw. I know they're not the best, but again, like a sewing kit, I'd rather have that than not have it. Right, let's make sure it's just don't get mixed up. Right. There's another little kit there, look. Which was classed, that's what I'm looking for, I want that back. I think it's a Huntsman. Yeah, it is. Right. Nets. Purse nets. Don't know if you know about purse nets. They're for rabbiting really. And what you do is you find a wadding and you peg out these around the top holes, right? And how you do without a dog is you light a fire down on the other side on a lower rabbit hole in the wadding, and you waft the smoke in. Some of the younger ones are brought out and you can catch them, or you can put them in on a trail. There's other ways, there's other things you usually learn, but they're purse nets. Like I say, netting is the way to go. But more hand lines. Showed you these little fishing rods. Look, if you just by yourself, right? If you haven't got just 1 second. Look, it's fighting me. Right, see those little tiny reels, look, for those pen fishing rods. Ultimately, for me, because I do a bit of fishing, the reel is probably more important than a rod, because you can make a rod, right? That's for single fishing, but hand lines, right? I've got all sorts in there. You see, look, I'll show you these. This is another idea what they are. If you can see that there, look. Let me just get on that. See that there? That's one of those fish traps. Put a bit of bait in there. They come in through that bottleneck there. Either your signal a crayfish will get in there, or small fish, and it gets in there and it can't find its way out. And then there's a sit there so you can get in and get them out. And they pack up like that, look. Again, drop that in the water, bit of bait in there, leave it. You're not standing there. I wanted to get this out because I would say with a crossbow and arrow, you're not standing there for hours waiting for it to come up. Ditch that in, set your traps, get your net set. So you're looking at that catapult. It's the way to go, catapults, long term. And I've just got, look, marbles. Before you know, I don't use those for hunting with, but I would do. It's classed as stoning. I use those white ones, you can send me like little tracer. Spare elastics. There's this is for the granddaughter, look, when she gets older. That's another one of those. So I'll all be when she gets a bit bigger. Again, spare elastics, balls and shot. You should add them to your tins and all. They're quite good, catapult elastics. So that's just my thing on grid down food procurement. Hunting, opportunist hunting, yes, all day long, but standing there hunting with a crossbow or a rifle, you know, one shot, one meal. You get 2 or 3 of them set out, you get a couple of them set out, you set a couple more trap nets and a couple of traps, and you walk off and you start getting your water and stuff like that. It's just my thought on it. Just on something quickly before I forget. If you're preparing for a nuclear holocaust, all this is immaterial, because everything will be contaminated. Everything will be contaminated. No, false plates.